Hello there, everyone. Rabbi Goodson here. How are you? Okay, this is what, third week of quarantine, and even I have to admit this is getting a lot for me too. But you know what? This is why I keep telling you it's not as bad for me because I'm reading the Torah. I'm getting back into the Torah. This is what I keep on telling everybody. And I know everyone's been telling me. I mean, I have people telling me all the time, "Oh, you're harping too much on the Torah. You're really harping on it." And I'm like, "Well, I wouldn't have to harp on it if you guys would just do it." Okay? And that's the truth. Follow the Torah, my friends. Don't waste this time. I've been saying this from day one. Don't waste this time. Yahweh Elohim, though I'm sure he didn't cause it. I got a lot of people that say, well, ask me, well, did he cause it? No, I'm not willing to just go that far. But he's going to use it for his glory. Okay? And that's what I always tell people. When you're in quarantine, instead of going, bat crazy, instead of you do that, how about this? Get into the Torah. Start reading the Torah. Even if you say, "Oh, I don't have to." Actually, if you're a Christian, you're supposed to follow the Torah as well. Because if you say you're grafted in, then that means that you are acknowledging the validity of the Torah. If you're going to say, "Well, I don't have to follow the Torah," then you're not grafted in. I don't care what you say, you're not grafted in. Okay? If you're going to be grafted in, that means you are part of the tree of Abraham. You are a wild olive branch grafted into the tree of Abraham. And that means you take on the characteristics of the tree of Abraham. And that's the Torah. So don't waste this time, my brothers and sisters. Don't waste it. Don't go over there and say, "Oh, I'm streaming Netflix. I'm streaming whatever." And those are good. I'm not saying don't ever watch television. Of course, I don't watch television. I stopped watching television years ago. Found out that I'm better for it. Okay? But don't waste this time. Don't waste this time. Don't have Yahweh Elohim. Yahweh Elohim is giving us a unique opportunity. And this opportunity is that we hear and we get into his word. And we read the Torah. And we learn from him. Don't waste this time, my brothers and sisters. Open up your Bible. Start with Genesis and work your way through the Torah and the Tanakh. Read and learn and get new insights. Since this whole thing began, I've been getting into the Torah again. I've been rereading it. I've been reading the Talmud. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that's evil." No, it isn't evil. There is nothing evil about the Torah, about the Talmud. You know what the Talmud is? It's a commentary on the Torah. Yeah, that's what the Talmud is. The Talmud is the written and the spoken Torah. It explains, it gives the different rabbinical opinions. It's like the Strong Concordance. Or if one of these preachers out here, Bishop T.D. Jakes, or Kenneth Copeland, or Joyce Myers, or one of the other televangelists, they write a book about a certain part of the Bible. That's what the Talmud is. And if you're gonna say, well, I follow the Talmud. Well, okay, which rabbi? There's over 3,000 of them. Okay, but I've been rereading. I've been looking at the Torah, rereading the Torah, and then rereading the Talmud, getting the opinions of the rabbis about certain aspects. And you know what? I have been getting some insight that you wouldn't believe. I already knew the subject. I had to go and be tested on it. But even then, I'm rereading it, and I'm rereading the Talmud. Different opinions of the rabbis. And in doing so, I get new opinions. I get new insights. And you see, that's what Yahweh Elohim wants us to do. He wants us to get into it to become closer to Him. You know, the thing is, don't worry about learning Hebrew. Don't worry about knowing Hebrew. Hebrew means nothing. If you cannot obey the Torah in your native language, what makes you think you're going to be able to obey it if you know Hebrew? So don't worry about learning it in Hebrew. Just learn it. You know, one of the things, and I'm going to touch on this. I always say, I always talk about tithing. Why do I talk about tithing? Because it's in the Torah. And you know, and I have people accuse me, well, you just want people to tithe to you. No, I don't care if you don't tithe to me. I couldn't care less if I tried. What I want you to do is to be obedient and to start tithing. Oh, well, that just meant food. No, it didn't. And you're becoming a Pharisee if that's what you see. That's right. You are being willfully disobedient. It doesn't have to be just food. But you see, I've already done videos on that, so I'm not going to go into that. But you see, the thing is here, my brothers and sisters, is that you be obedient. I always say when you do that, look, why don't you just do it the modern equivalent? Just give money and let the ministry or synagogue or church decide how to spend that money. Why don't you do it that way? Just give money. If you can't give money, then give something else. But let your preacher or rabbi know, I can't give you cash, but I can do this. And let them know, this is for my time. But enough on that. We're not gonna touch on that anymore. We're not gonna touch on that anymore. You know why? Because I've already done it. But you see, my job is just to tell you and to teach you not just the Torah, but how to obey it. One of the things I keep telling you is this. How about, you got these people and they believe in these doctrines. You got the flat earth, round earth, you got the sacred namers and the Hebrew identity. That you can only be obedient if you do it this way. How about this? You take all that away and you read the Torah. If you need help, I can help you. But you follow it without tradition or doctrine. That's how we were taught to do it with Yeshua. Yeshua HaMashiach taught us how to follow the Torah without doctrine, without tradition. Because I guarantee you, those people that are telling you you have to use the name Yahuwah or Yahushua, if you say Yahweh, no, you can't do that. Let me tell you something. They're wrong. Now, I've gone into that as well. And I might go in that again. You see, they're trying to give you a doctrine. And doctrine is wrong. Especially all doctrine. Not all doctrine is beneficial. Here's a doctrine. My doctrine is very simple. Just read the Torah as it was written and follow it. It's simple. I go by the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. It's not rocket science, folks. You don't need an advanced degree in theology in order to know the Torah, in order to be able to obey it. Just do it. Learn it. And if you want, you can read the Talmud on opinions to help them form your opinion. But you know what? Just follow the Torah. Pure and simple. You got people that will use Yahuwah for Yahweh, Yahushua for Yahweh, for Yeshua. Okay. They'll say, well, you can't use Elohim. Actually, yes, you can. Because remember, we're dealing and we're dealing with. So I say Yahweh Elohim. Oh, you can't say that. Yes, I can. Show me in the Bible where it says I can. And they never can. Just like tithing, I keep on telling them, show me in the Bible, in the Torah, the Tanakh, or the Old Testament, or the New Testament, the Brit Hadashah, where it says tithing is done away with. Because there is no temple. There is no Levitical priesthood. Show me in the Torah, show me in the Tanakh, or show me in the Brit Hadashah that says tithing has been done away with. You know what? They can't. They cannot say, they cannot show me book, chapter, and verse where it says it's been done away with. Okay, well, now show me in the Bible where it says we are to use the name Yahuwah or Yeshua. And I want chapter and verse, book, chapter, and verse. So, all doctrine, if you're going to bring forth a doctrine, you had better be able to prove it. Folks, use this time. Forget about doctrine. Forget about tradition. Tradition is fine. Doctrine is fine. But if it leads you to not follow the Torah, get rid of it. Throw it away. And that's why we're using this time. Do not waste it. Do not waste this time. Learn the Torah. Learn it. Read it. Read it first in English. Learn to follow it in English. Learn to follow it in your own native tongue. If you don't know, if English isn't your native tongue, then use your native language and learn it. Read the Tanakh, the teachings of the prophets, and start to follow them. I'll guarantee you that if we as a nation do that, we'll be healed. 2 Chronicles 7:14 says very clearly, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves, repent and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear them from heaven. I will forgive their sins and I will heal their land. All right, everybody, this is it. A little bit of housekeeping here. this pandemic is really hurting a lot of people. And the Yeshua ben David ministry is trying to help. Now, we had some people give us money, donate money to us. And I know they're going to be watching this, but what I used it for was to buy some food for people that needed it. Okay? So, thank you. And I told you where it was going to go. But the Yeshua ben David Ministries, we do need donations. On Facebook, if you wish, you may donate that way, or you may, I'll send you a request. Bottom line is this: we are going to need we do need donations in order to keep going. What I want to do now, I'm just using my computer and the webcam for my computer. I would like to, and I don't know if you can see. This is my studio, and it's hot right now, so I try to do it in that right there. That's where I sleep as well, and take a shower, that stuff. And I try to keep it that way. I would like to get better equipment so that I can make better videos for you, for Facebook, for the other social mediums that I'm on. A lot of people say, well, you don't need to be on social media. Well, yeah, during this time of quarantine, I do. So that we can do that. Because like I said, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is basically my studio. Okay? This is my studio. All right? Where I can get a good light. And I would like to buy equipment so that I can make better. That will also help me do more live streaming than I already do. Now I've got to get a new phone because the service that I use to get to do the live streaming doesn't work right now. For some reason, my phone, I do know why it's old. But on in the description, there's a link as to where you can donate to the Yeshua ben David ministry, and it's a PayPal app. I'm going to put my Cash app for any of you that have that also on it, so that you can donate that way. Because I would like to get not all this money, and you need to put down when you do that where it's going to go for. Okay. So because I'll just put it in the general fund, which will be to help people who need it and be for everything else. Of course, we also have expenses and all that. So, you all take care. Therefore, I say unto you, okay? May Adonai bless and keep you. May Adonai cause his face to shine upon you. May Adonai lift his countenance to you and be gracious to you. And may Adonai grant you shalom. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Leolam Vayed. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord, he is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, now and forevermore. All right, everyone, shalom, shalom. You have a pleasant rest of the day. Goodbye.